Up, guys. I want to start as always by thanking everybody for your continued support, your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I really appreciate it. Big up to all of you guys. I hope you're having a good day so far. I finished work earlier, guys, at 2 p.m. Came home after work. Now I'm relaxing, guys. And I said, you know what, I'd make a bit of content. And of course, the big news story today, guys, is that the Arsenal fan that actually had an altercation with Roy Keane at the Emirates Stadium when we beat them 3-1 last season, has been found guilty of headbutting him now. Yeah, there's been a lot being made about it, there's been a lot being said about it. But yeah, now the court has decided that he was found guilty of headbutting him now and actually sending him flying through a set of doors. Keane retaliated then and kind of got away physical with him, but the guy, yeah, the guy that did it, yeah, supposedly an Arsenal fan, guys. Yeah, I wouldn't be reading too much into that from Arsenal fans' point of view. Not all Arsenal fans are like this guy. You know what I mean? He had his version of offence. Keane had his, but yeah, he had his version of offence. Keane had his. Uh, it is what it is, you know. Man found guilty of headbutting Roy Keane, guys. The CCTV was actually played in court. The CCTV was. Oh, for God's sake, don't tell me no. The CCTV was actually played in court, guys, of what had happened. And then, yeah, the judge made his decision quick enough. But yeah, it just came out today, guys. A man has been found guilty of headbutting former Manchester United midfielder Roy Keane during a gratuitous and senseless act of violence. Scott Law of Essex attacked the football pundit following Arsenal's 3-1 victory over Mr. Keane's former club in September last year. The ex-Ireland captain had been working for Sky Sports at the Emirates Stadium in London when he was assaulted. Highbury Corner Magistrates Court heard. Law was handed a 3-year football banning order and ordered to complete 80 hours of unpaid work. He was also told to pay legal costs of £650 plus a victim surcharge of £114. There you have it, guys. You know what I mean? Say no more about it. But yeah, like I said, he has been found guilty, guys, and he's been handed a 3-year football banning order in order to complete 80 hours of unpaid work. He was also told to pay legal costs of 650 plus a victim surcharge of 114. Big up to Akash Ali. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Old School Gunner. That is my name. That's all you need to know, my friend. But thank you for tuning in. Yeah, if you can hit the like button for me, if you can hit the thumbs up on the video, I would appreciate it too. And thank you for tuning in. Juliana Napper Deppy Home. Juliana. Big up to you guys. Yeah, thank you for tuning into my stream. I appreciate it. Smash that like, guys, and smash the subscribe. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Yeah, and please hit the thumbs up, guys. Please hit the like button. I would appreciate it. But subscribe to my channel. Everybody watching now, yeah. I need your subscribe, guys. I'm heading for 2,500 subscribers. A small total, guys. A small total, but it is what it is. It's a start. You know what I mean? So thank you to everybody. I appreciate it. Yeah, but the ex-Ireland captain Roy Keane had been working for Sky Sports at the Emirates Stadium in North London last year when he was assaulted, guys. Arsenal won the game 3-1. Law was handed a 3-year football banning order and ordered to complete 80 hours of unpaid work. He was also told to pay legal costs of £650 plus a victim surcharge of £114. I don't have one single like on the video yet, guys, so if somebody could like it for me, I would appreciate it. And hit the subscribe, I would appreciate it too, yeah. Mr. Keane was headbutt. Scott Law said he had been an Arsenal fan from birth. Not much of a fighter, though, in fairness. I'm a gooner myself. He's not much of a fighter. You know what I mean? I got a natural right hand. It is what it is. Mr. Keane was headbutted through some doors as he and a fellow pundit, Michael Richards, were making their way to broadcast their full-time match analysis. Law, whose seat was beneath the Sky Sports studio, claimed there had been banter between him and Keane throughout the game. He said it had turned more aggressive, and when he went to use the toilet, he was approached by Mr. Keane. Defence barrister Charles Scarrett KC added that the red mist descended on the former footballer after a VAR decision went against Manchester United towards the end of the match, and he was taunted by home supporters. He claimed Mr. Keane swore Lawrence had said to my face. Mr. Keane replied to the barrister, I said that when I was at work. Disagree. Mr. Keane told the court he was absolutely not expecting the attack and said he suffered bruising on his chest and arms as a result. Mr. Richards said he was in disbelief at what he witnessed and felt sorry for Roy, who he described as a friend. Civil engineer Law had denied a charge of common assault. Law's defence team said CCTV footage from inside the stadium played in court showed Mr. Keane elbowing the defendant in the face. Yeah, it looks like he did, yeah, but like the first one was like a push and the second one was like a shot. You know what I mean? Law's defence team said more CCTV footage appeared to show Mr. Law running away from the stadium on the day of the assault. Roy Keane told the court he was absolutely not expecting the attack. Prosecutor Simon Jones KC asked Law, are you seriously saying that Roy Keane ran into the top of your head? Law, who cried while being questioned, said, I put my head down in a defensive manner to protect my face. Mr. Jones said Law's ridiculous defence had changed dramatically from a prepared statement he gave to the police the day after the headbutt. Asked about the apparent differences in the statement, Law replied, I'd had no sleep, I was guilty by media. Micah Richards grabbed a hold of Law after Keane was attacked. Delivering his verdict, District Judge Angus Hamilton said he believed Law had been untruthful about what happened during the match. There was no reason Mr. Keane should have picked on him in particular, he said, and added that the football pundit had been calm and not agitated when he left the studio. The judge said Mr. Keane's reputation as the so-called hard man of football was years ago and was confined to the football pitch. Kevin Christie from the Crown Prosecution Service said this gratuitous and senseless act of violence was completely unacceptable. When anyone attends a football match, either to work or to support the team, they should be able to feel safe and secure in that environment. Following the sentencing, Law said he plans to appeal against his conviction. It won't be over there, guys, for a while, that's for sure. Roy Keane was in shock at headbutt courtiers. Roy Keane pictured outside Highbury Corner Magistrates Court had been at the football match between Arsenal and Manchester United as a pundit. Former Manchester United midfielder Roy Keane has told the court he was left in shock after being allegedly headbutted through doors during a Premier League football match. Scott Law, 43 of Essex, pleaded not guilty to a charge of common assault. Mr. Law is accused of assaulting Mr. Keane at the Emirates Stadium in September 2023 following the North London club's 3-1 victory over Manchester United. Mr. Keane, 52, had been at the game as a pundit. Mr. Keane, a former international player for Ireland, told Highbury Corner Magistrates Court he and fellow pundit Micah Richards were heading through the final match analysis. He said there was a lot of noise and shouting as you would expect at a football match. I was just walking and before I knew it I was hit. I felt the contact and fell back through some doors. I was absolutely not expecting it. The only way to describe it is that I was in shock. I didn't expect it to happen, not when I was in my workplace. Forceful headbutt. Mr. Keane told the court Micah then gets hold of someone. He was just trying to get a grip of him and make sure he didn't run off. I was saying call the police for about 15 or 20 seconds. Mika was holding him up against the wall to stop him getting away. Mr. Law then fled the scene after Mr. Richards lost his grip. The court heard before the two opponents headed pitchside to get their post-match analysis. We missed the final 2 goals, but that was the least of my worries, Mr. Keane added. Mr. Keane claims to have suffered bruising on his chest and arms as a result of the incident. A video played to the court showed Mr. Law and Arsenal fan turning to the pundits broadcast was after video assistant referees ruled out a goal for Man United. He then appeared to leave his seat before making his way to the club level where he crossed paths with Mr. Keane. According to the prosecution, Mr. Law then delivered a forceful headbutt to Mr. Keane's chest. The defendant then fled the scene, was but arrested the following day, the court heard. Mr. Law told officers in a prepared statement that Mr. Keane had approached him in an aggressive manner, which caused him to throw his head back in self-defense. But Simon Jones, KC prosecution barrister, said self-defense has no place in this case and there was simply no justification for the defendant's violence. It's a bit crazy. But yeah, I don't know, like I don't want to choose sides. Obviously, I'm a Gooner, I'm an Arsenal fan. But of course, Roy Keane was from my city in Ireland. He played for my, he represented my country at international level, of course. He's the greatest footballer we ever had. I don't want to be taking sides, but you know what? The Arsenal fan, I don't know, he should have just, if he is an Arsenal fan, yeah, he should have just stayed away. I mean, what the hell was he going over there for? What was he going over there for? You know what I mean? What was he actually, what did he hope to achieve? What did he hope to achieve by going over there? It didn't make any sense. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. It just didn't make any sense going over there, actually, you know, getting close to him or whatever. In my opinion, anyway. What was the whole point of that? Anyway, it was only going to bring trouble on himself. I mean, look at the mix he's in now because of it. Look at the problem he has now because of it. It is what it is. But, it is what it is. But he definitely got himself in a lot of trouble with relation to the incident. I mean, he should have just stayed the hell away. What did he go over there for? It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Going over there, kind of drawing out the situation, getting himself involved in a fight. Doesn't make any sense. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. It don't make any sense. What the hell did he go over there for? Doesn't make any sense. But yeah, big up to everybody tuning in. Yeah, I'm still to receive a thumbs up, guys. I would like if somebody hit the thumbs up, yeah, and actually liked the content. That would be nice. But yeah, easy, guys. Big up. Thank you to the person who subscribed anyway. Yeah. I appreciate it. Again, the subscriber. So thank you to that person that subscribed. Like I said, I appreciate it. Yeah, big up. Be up to everybody tuning in, guys. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, the whole Roy Keane situation, guys, the court case, it has come out now that He's actually, the Arsenal fan guys involved has been found guilty of headbutting Roy Keane. It's mad, I know, it sounds absolutely crazy. But yeah, he has been found guilty of headbutting him. I'm going to give it a background story on it, guys, what happened. Thank you to two people who have liked it anyway, guys, I appreciate it. Man found guilty of headbutting Roy Keane. A man has been found guilty of headbutting former Manchester United midfielder Roy Keane during a gratuitous and senseless act of violence. Scott Law of Essex attacked the football pundit following Arsenal's 3-1 victory over Mr. Keane's former club in September last year. The ex-hurling captain had been working for Sky Sports at the Emirates Stadium in North London when he was assaulted. Highbury Corner Magistrates Court heard. Law was handed a 3-year footballing banning order in order to complete 80 hours of unpaid work. He was also told to pay legal costs of £650 plus a victim surcharge of £114. 6 people watching, guys. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, I would appreciate it, and hit the like button from there, I would appreciate it, guys. Mr. Roy Keane was headbutted through some doors as he and fellow pundit Iggy Richards were making their way to broadcast their full-time match analysis. Arsenal fan Scott Law says he has been a fan from birth. Law, whose seat was beneath the Sky Sports studio, claimed there had been banter between him and Mr. Keane throughout the game. He said it had turned more aggressive, and when he went to use the toilet, he was approached by Keane. Defence barrister Charles Sherrard Casey alleged that the red mist descended on the former footballer after a VAR decision went against Man United towards the end of the match, and he was taunted by home supporters. He claimed Mr. Keane swore at Law and said, "Say it to my face." Mr. Keane replied to the barrister, "I said that when I was at work." Disagree. Mr. Keane told the court he was absolutely not expecting the attack and said he suffered bruising on his chest and arms as a result. Mr. Richards says he was in disbelief at what he witnessed and felt sorry for Roy, who he described as a friend. Civil engineer Law had denied a charge of common assault. Law's defence team said CCTV footage from inside the stadium played in court showed Mr. Keane elbowing the defendant in the face. More CCTV footage appeared to show Mr. Law running away from the stadium on the day of the assault. It's madness, guys. There was a very good picture of Roy coming out of court after the game. Coming out of court. Quite amusing, to be honest. But yeah, the guy that got involved with him, I don't know why he did it, I don't know what he was thinking. It just didn't make sense. You know what I mean? Actually, don't know what he was thinking, but only he could tell you guys what he was actually thinking in that moment. Prosecutor Simon Jones Casey asked Law, "Are you seriously saying that Roy Keane ran into the top of your head?" Law, who cried while being questioned, said, "I put my head down in a defensive manner to protect my face." Mr. Jones said Law's ridiculous defence had changed dramatically from a prepared statement he gave to police today after the headbutt. Asked about the apparent differences in his statement, Law replied, "I'd had no sleep, I was guilty by media." So you go, guys. Mickey Richards grabbed hold of Law after Mr. Keane was attacked. Delivering his verdict, District Judge Angus Hamilton said he believed Law had been untruthful about what happened during the match. There was no reason Mr. Keane should have picked on him in particular, he said, and added that the football pundit had been calm and not agitated when he left the studio. The court said Mr. Keane's reputation as a soccer hardman of football was years ago and was confined to the football pitch. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, excuse me, guys. Long day today. I was working late last night and early this morning, so a little bit tired. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. A big up to everybody for tuning in now. I appreciate it. Respect to all of you for tuning into my stream. Big up to you. I appreciate it. But yeah, the Arsenal fan guys that headbutted the actual guy that headbutted Roy Keane, guys, has been found guilty of headbutting him now. Found guilty of assaulting him. So it's kind of gone a bit crazy there now. Big problems, I would say. But yeah, he's going to appeal it. So he says he's going to actually appeal it. But to be honest, I don't know what that do any good. I don't know what that actually do any good. I think the judge has pretty much made up his mind, and the jury have pretty much made up their mind. It could make things worse for him if he actually tries to appeal it. I think it could be actually worse for him if he tries to appeal it. That's my own opinion. It is what it is. I don't think it makes sense appealing it. That's my own opinion anyway. I think he should be careful with what he does. It's not going. I don't think it's going to be easy. You know what I mean? Appealing it, I don't think is a good idea. I don't think you can take him anywhere. But it is what it is. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up the stream. I want to thank everybody for your continued support, your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I appreciate it. Hit the like in the stream for me if you haven't already. Smash the subscribe to my channel if you're new. And take care, guys, and big up yourselves. Come on, you gooners. Peace.